What is the height of the atmosphere? The Gemara, almost 2,000 years ago, brings two numbers, 4,000 kilometers and 4 kilometers. Surprisingly, these numbers fit well with modern discoveries from the last 100 years. Let's remember that in ancient times there were no airplanes, scientific equipment, or research balloons. Nothing. Amazing, isn't it? Here it is. The upper layer of the atmosphere, known as the exosphere, begins at an altitude of less than 1,000 kilometers and ends at an altitude of 10,000 kilometers. The first number of the Gemara points deep into this layer. Now notice, however, that this layer has no practical meaning. You can't breathe there. Weather systems do not exist there. A negligible percentage of the mass of the entire atmosphere is found there. So what is the real effective height of the atmosphere? Let's examine our indicators. Fact: air mass. 50% of the air mass is concentrated in the lowest level of the atmosphere, below the altitude of 5.5 kilometers. Fact: weather. Most of the weather activity is concentrated below the altitude of 3.5 kilometers. Fact: human breathing. Humans can breathe normally up to an altitude of 2.5 kilometers. Above that, periods of adaptation to the low oxygen levels are needed. Above 8 kilometers, humans cannot breathe at all. It can be seen that the second number of the Gemara is placed nicely in the center of all the indicators. It appears that the Gemara, from nearly 2,000 years ago, states correctly both the theoretical and practical height of the atmosphere. Amazing.